Hey guys, what's up? Kalen here and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we're an ultimate team and today we're going to be doing a Trailblazers Jordan Henderson review. So heading into the player bio is 6'2" tall, high work rate, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, right footed primarily with the controlled lengthy accelerate type. And he is pretty much this card price, although it is a very solid looking card, I'm not going to lie. Not too sure why he's so cheap, because he's in the Saudi League and there are very good players in the Saudi League as well. But anyway, you can start a center mid and defensive mid. When it comes down to the attribute details, I have gone with the basic chem style for now. And what this does is it gives the sprint speed a +4, attack positioning a +4, shot power a +4, same with the volleys and the penalties. Pretty much everything that it improves, it gives a +4. So for the attack positioning, it goes up to 85, shot power goes up to 84, volleys up to 78, passing looks very good. It's going to have 89 vision with 93 short pass, 95 long pass and 91 curve. Dribbling looks pretty decent as well. It's going to have 87 dribbling with 90 ball control and 72 agility. To defending, he gets a +4 to defensive awareness, stand tackle and slide tackle. He does also get a pretty decent +4 to the strength, and he does have 89 stamina along with the high work rates. But I am expecting him to last the full 90 minutes. Without a doubt, this guy can run until his legs drop off. When it comes down to the playstyles on the card, he does have the incisive pass playstyle, the long ball pass playstyle, and the anticipate defensive playstyle as well, which pretty much allows him to intercept the ball better. In which situation I will put him at defensive mid and try him out there. I'm also going to try him out at center mid. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay highlights with 85 rated Trailblazers Jordan Henderson, and starting off with an absolute banger. The first and the only goal of this video gets it in space from outside the box. I decided why not just have a hit with him, and he unleashes a beautiful shot into the back of the net. Great goal, and we do end up scoring the first goal of this video. On to the next clip showcasing the dribbling on the card. Away from 1, 2, 3, gets that into Madison, gets it back from Madison, gets away from a fourth player, try to chip the back over the top, but that pass wasn't really on, and we do end up losing possession. Heading on to the next clip, still in the same game here, Matip gets that into Jordan Henderson, controls it and plays a good pass through the gap to find Ryan Gravenberg. He slips it through for Jota. Jota finds Darwin Nunez, through on goal, and unfortunately this guy moves his keeper and we are not able to score. But on to the next match of this video. That one is taken to the edge of the box to Henderson. His shot gets blocked, but Gravenberg is there to score the rebound. Not sure if that counts as an assist. But anyway, moving on to the next clip here, Henderson with a good interception and a good pass through the gap into Benzema, who unfortunately ended up turning into the defender. But anyway, Henderson has it here, again from the centre mid position, just controls it, gets it into Joe Gomez. I see Gravenberg making that run through. It's a great pass from Gomez, knocked on by Gravenberg for Nunez, and it's just wide. Great football. All that started with Henderson though, able to pick up the ball from that header and just calm the play down, spread it out wide to Gomez, and we were able to score from that. Here Henderson makes a good interception, a loose touch from this guy's player right there. Jota's through on goal and Jota scores, but all that possible because Henderson was able to pick up on that loose ball in midfield, and we do end up scoring. Moving on, Darwin Nunez gets that into Henderson. It's another very good turn from him. I see Ake on the other side making that run, going to test out the passing, and it's a very accurate pass. He gets that into James Madison and we can go forward from there. Speaking of going forward here, can Henderson just maybe carry the ball forward a little bit here? Danjuma does end up fouling us. Maybe I should have gone the other direction instead of going into Bruno Guimaraes, but just showcasing his ability there to carry the ball forward from a deep position as a transitional player. But here he comes in with another good tackle on Leon Bailey, takes that into Gravenberg, he finds Jota, does very well, it kind of bounces to Benzema and get a bit lucky there, and Madison tucks away the finish at the end of it. But all that possible again because Henderson was able to win the ball back, and he does end up scoring. Here again, Danjuma has it, gets into whoever that guy was. Henderson comes in with a good tackle, Madison gets it into Benzema, and once more we can go forward on the attack. Here Darwin Nunez has it, almost able to score, unfortunately he's not, but Henderson is there with a good interception. He finds Benzema, gets away from one, and unfortunately the chance was gone because I took too long. I should have just taken the shot and gone for goal. But regardless, moving on to the next match, Ibanez gets into Madison, he finds Henderson, slips that in behind, well, almost in behind for Benzema. Unfortunately, get a bit caught up here. I went for the power shot anyway though, and he smashes that into the top corner. That will count as an assist for Jordan Henderson. But on to the next clip, second half of this game, Henderson again, good defending, gets in there, wins it back from Benzema, gets that pass from Gravenberg, gets that pass into Benzema. It's a pretty good turn from him. Can I get that cut back in? Yes, I can. And Jota is there with a good finish at the end of it to cap off the video. Pretty good though from Jordan Henderson, able to win the ball back, and from there was able to make that pass through to Benzema, who could receive it on the turn, get to the byline, cut it back, and you were able to score from it. But as I said, that was the last clip of this video, so with that being said, it is time now to review the card. And as you guys can see, in 8 games he has managed 1 goal and 2 assists, which is genuinely decent enough, I guess. I mean, he did play as centre mid and CDM for pretty much the entire review, and I was playing a weekend league, so I wasn't going to run around with Jordan Henderson and try and score goals, but he was able to make some pretty good tackles, some good interceptions, some good passes, and he did end up scoring a pretty good shot at the start of the video as well. So when it comes down to the attribute details on the card, I think the best cam style would be the Hunter cam style, unless you're playing him as a secondary defensive mid, in which situation I recommend the Anchor or the Shadow cam style. Anyway, when it comes down to the pace with the basic cam style, I think he deserves a 7.5 out of 10. Not the fastest of players, but he can recover and make a tackle, and he can also take the ball forward from the defensive positions on the pitch. So pace gets a 7.5 out of 10. Shooting also gets a 7.5 out of 10. Long shots are decent enough. He scored the 1. Doesn't really get into many attacking positions afterwards because I was using him as a more defensive type of midfielder. But shooting does get a 7.5 out of 10. Nothing special, but it is decent. When it comes down to the passing, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9 out of 10 because the passing is very good. The short passing is solid. Long passing is phenomenal. So I think he deserves a 9 out of 10, especially with the incisive and long ball passing traits, well, play styles rather, that he does have. When it comes down to the dribbling, nothing special. Agility and balance is very low and you can feel it in game. But he can take the ball past a few players when he's running at full speed. So I'm going to go ahead and give the dribbling an 8.4 out of 10. Defending is solid enough, interceptions are good, defensive awareness is good, always at the right place at the right time. Him having 86 aggression and 83 strength does help out a lot with the card as well. So when it comes down to the defending coupled with the physical, I'm going to go ahead and give the defending an 8.4 out of 10. I do think it is pretty good. He does last the full 90 as well when it comes down to the physical. And like I said, he is pretty strong, so physical coupled with the defending does really work hand in hand. So the physical, I'm also going to give him an 8.4 out of 10. With that being said, best position for this card, as I said, you're playing him as centre mid. As a box to box, I recommend the Hunter cam style. You're playing him as a defensive centre mid, I recommend maybe an Engine or a Anchor cam style on the card. If you're playing him purely as a defensive mid, then the Shadow cam style is 100% the way to go. Now, is this card worth the coins? Definitely. I mean, it's this card price, and he does play pretty well. He's able to push off a lot of players, run back, win the ball back off players, and just keep possession, win possession, and distribute the passes for your team. So I do think he is worth the coins. A pretty decent card, a very well-rounded box-to-box type of player for your, well, Saudi League team, and I do recommend him for your team if you are planning on getting this card. So with that being said, I do bring an end to this video. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.